Hi everyone, I want to show you very quickly how to use a great application called Geogebra. Please go to Google Classroom and find this document, Intro to Geogebra. Open it and you'll get here and click this link to open the Geogebra app. Once you've done that, it says use Geogebra. We'll be studying all the different toolbars later, but it says for now, draw a circle, label the center point O and the point on the circle P. So I'm going to click the circle drawing tool, draw a circle. Then I'm going to click the object selector, click on the point A, click this wheel and rename that point O. Now I'm going to choose the B point. Can you hear we're having a storm here in Malaysia, and call that point P. You'll notice I can move these things around. I'm going to move the P to there. If I move the O, it moves the location of the center. Okay. It says take a screenshot of your circle and paste it here. So on a Mac, you can type Control Shift 5 and I can choose from options, clipboard, and click capture. And go back to my document and go to edit,
what is it?
Paste.
Engine.
Then I can resize that. I can wrap the text. Okay, number 2, construct a diameter of the circle. So I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to make another point on the circle, and I'm going to call that point B. That should be point O. This should be point D. Move that a little bit like that. Next, I'm going to construct a segment that connects D to O. That line segment is a radius, but I want a diameter. So I'm going to choose Reflect About Point. I'm going to click that radius and the letter O, and it makes another radius, OD. I now want to make a segment that connects D to O, and that is a radius. That is a diameter. I'm going to rename that point to M. Okay, now I have to copy that. So I type Control Shift 5, click Capture, and I can paste that into my document. I did a little shortcut there called Command Shift V, V for Venice, Venezia. Okay. Next, construct a perpendicular bisector of the circle's diameter. Label the points of intersection P and B. So I'm going to go back to my menu and choose perpendicular bisector. And I'm going to choose the diameter. Oops, that didn't work because it chose that radius. So I'm going to take another shortcut. I'm going to choose perpendicular bisector. I'm going to pick point D and point M. And I'm supposed to label the points on the circle P and B. So I'm going to choose point and put it right there. I'll call that B. And I'm going to add another point right here, and I'm going to call that P. And that's going to confuse my computer a little bit because I already had a P. Hey, why didn't it change? Change that to P. Choosing the wrong point, mister. Click that point and call it P. And it renamed this one to P1 because I already had, it couldn't have 2 points on the same circle with the same name. I'm going to take a picture, capture, paste into my document, tidy this all up, make that a little smaller, make this a little smaller, wrap, that's different. Wrap text. Okay, draw a line through 2 of your label points on the circle to form a secant and a chord. So I'm going to first choose the line tool, and I'll just choose point D and point P to make a secant. Secant is a line that passes through a circle. Now I'm going to choose the segment tool, and I'll pick another different 2 points. I'll pick these 2 just for fun, and I connect them, and that is a chord. So I have a secant and a chord. This perpendicular bisector, by the way, is also a secant, and this diameter, dm, is also a chord, but they said ones that aren't diameters. I'm going to choose, take a picture, click capture, paste, and I'm done, ready to turn it in.